Hey, thanks for running my barbecue tag today. So for this station, when the kids come over, you're going to have them pick out one of these little guys. Okay, so this is their item that they're going to be grilling. Do not have them grab pool noodles yet. Just tell them that, hey, go ahead and grab your little thing, and we're going to put it on the back of our grill. Okay. Now, when you give this instruction for the first time, you're going to remind them, like, hey, your grill is the back of your hand. It's not the palm of your hand, it's the back of your hand. So when you put your item on your grill, the whole challenge is to balance it on the back of your grill. Now, a couple things that kids sometimes do to make their job a little easier is they will sometimes hold it against their chest. That's illegal. That is same as getting tagged when we play the tag game later. So you can't lean it against your chest. You can't use your body to balance it. You also can't use your fingers to kind of like pinch, so it won't fall. It has to be like a free balancing challenge. So just give those kids a couple reminders and then allow them to start exploring the space a little bit. If their item falls or they break one of those rules, all they have to do, if it falls, they just pick it up and they just have to complete 3 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. They put their item back on, they take their hand off, and they're back in the game. Okay, so for this first round, just think of it as practice. They're just trying to get their item to stay on the grill. They're trying to move around the playing area as fast or slow as they would like, and they're also not trying to break any of those balancing rules as far as like allowing it to touch their body, using their other hand to help, or using their fingers to kind of pinch so it won't fall. After a little bit of a warm-up time, you can have them trade their item with somebody. So just they can put it up in the air and trade. If they can't find somebody to trade with, they can trade with the collection of extras that should be on the side over there. Okay. At that point, you can tell them that we're now going to start the tag game part of the challenge where they will each have their spatula. So now each student should have an item to grill and they should have a spatula. So the intention here is I'm not only trying to keep my item balanced on my grill and trying to defend it, but I'm also trying to use this to poke other items off of other teammates' grills. Now, a couple quick notes that I use is I have them say poke. And so we were kind of silly. We're like, everybody say poke, and everybody poke. And then I also tell them swipe or no swiping. So nobody should be swinging this around in any way. If you see anybody swinging this around in any way that looks dangerous, you can just go ahead and take their spatula away from them. Okay, so please remind them as far as safety, swipe or no swiping. It should be a gentle poke, and it's usually done kind of like sneaky, like from behind. Okay, if your item gets poked off, same thing. You pick up your item and you do 3 jumping jacks. Okay. After they do this round for a while, what you can tell them is we're just going to change up the game. So the 2 changes would be you're going to switch hands. So now grill's the other hand, spatula's the other hand. And so now if instead of jumping jacks, if any rule is broken or you get tagged, as in I use my body to help, I break one of those rules from earlier, or my item just falls and touches the ground, it's not 3 jumping jacks anymore, it's 3 catches. So this is where I just have to kind of 3 catches. 1, 2, 3. And depending on grade level, you can tell them, you can do 1 hand catch, you can do 2 hand catch, doesn't matter, but it has to be 3 catches total, doesn't even have to be in a row. When they're doing their catches, just remind them not too high, not too low, just right. So that just right challenge. Okay. But that's about it. You can always have them between rounds. They can trade out their object for something new just to get some variety. You can have them change up hands periodically. And sometimes the older grades might request an elimination style game where if you go out once, you're out. I don't necessarily like that, but depending on the grade level or the group, they might request it just to see who the last person standing would be. But that is barbecue tag. Have fun with it.